Sources claim that the Liverpool player will not renew his contract. He has several offers, including 2 from England. Bombshell. Liverpool prevented the departure of the star player to another club last summer. Welcome, fan of the greatest club in the world. Let's get into today's top news. Liverpool is monitoring Eintracht Frankfurt's central defender, William Pacho, ahead of a possible summer transfer. Journalist Fabrizio Romano exclusively told Give Me Sport. The expected successor to Jurgen Klopp, Arne Slot, will face a significant challenge in the summer, aiming to maintain the success that the Reds had under the German coach. Defense has emerged as a key area for reinforcements, with Joel Matip leaving the club at the end of the season after his contract expired. The 32-year-old has missed most of the current season due to an anterior cruciate ligament injury suffered in December. In addition to Pacho from Frankfurt, the Reds have been linked to several center-backs, including Levi Colwill from Chelsea and Goncalo Inacio from Sporting. Reports of interest in Pacho have surfaced in recent weeks, with the defender's form at Frankfurt catching the eye of Premier League clubs, including Liverpool. The 22-year-old Ecuadorian international has only missed 1 Bundesliga game this season, and the team currently sits 6th in the standings with 1 game left to play. Romano stated that Liverpool is keeping an eye on Pacho, whose defense was praised as world-class by Frankfurt coach Dino Topmaler. Liverpool appreciates Topmaler's team's style of play but has not made a formal approach, and there are no ongoing negotiations. Romano mentioned to Give Me Sport that Liverpool has been monitoring Pacho, but it is early for any progress. Pacho began his career in Ecuador, moved to Royal Antwerp in Belgium in January 2022, and last summer he joined Frankfurt, where he is under contract until 2028. Thiago Alcantara is set to end his spell at Liverpool at the end of this season, according to reports from Spain. The talented midfielder has had limited involvement with the team this season, having played only once due to a series of injuries that have restricted his time on the field with the Reds. Thiago's contract with Liverpool is set to expire in June, and it appears he will not continue with the club, as reported in Friday's edition of Sport. Since his arrival at Anfield in 2020, Thiago has been plagued by injuries that have prevented him from reaching his full potential. Despite this, he has been consistently supported by manager Jurgen Klopp and the club in his recovery journey. In January, Thiago was advised to seek advice from various specialists to treat a hip injury, with the aim of being available for the final phase of this season. However, even with this effort, contract renewal does not seem to be in the plans. Sport suggests that Thiago may find a new home at Girona during the summer transfer window, especially because his style of play would be suited to coach Michel. There are reports of contacts between interested parties, and it is known that the Spanish player has a preference to return to Catalonia. Journalist Luis Martin, speaking on the El Bar program of Carrusel Deportivo, broadcasted by El Desmarque, stated that Thiago will not renew his contract with Liverpool. He also mentioned that Thiago has options in Spain and England to continue his career. One of these options would be Real Betis, which has shown interest in bringing the midfielder back to Spain. Additionally, there are 2 other proposals from England, although Martin did not provide details about the interested clubs. According to reports from Sport, Thiago expresses a preference for returning to Spain rather than prolonging his stay in England. The player seems inclined to seek a new challenge that allows him to be closer to home and his family. Liverpool saw with satisfaction the decision to keep Mohamed Salah during last summer, despite his dip in form since his injury at the African Cup of Nations. Even with this physical setback, Salah remained the main contributor to goals throughout the campaign, and the Reds certainly wouldn't have been in contention for the title had they sold him to Saudi Arabia when the offer arrived. This summer, the dynamics have changed. Saudi Arabia's recruitment effort is declining, and Al Ittihad is unlikely to match the previous offer of $190 million for the player. However, despite speculation, Liverpool plans to keep Salah. While contract negotiations are underway, even if a new agreement is not reached, there is no indication that the club is willing to sell him. There were allegations that a deal was close last summer and that Salah agreed to the move. However, Liverpool changed their mind at the last moment. Although Salah may have been open to the possibility at the time, it is unclear if his stance has changed, especially considering the reputation of the Pro League. Despite the uncertainties, Liverpool does not expect Salah to force a move this time. His discontent has been evident only in substitution situations or when left on the bench, continuously showing motivation to achieve the best for himself and the club. Liverpool was right to reject the offer, especially due to the delay in its presentation. While a transfer could have represented good financial value, it would have left the team in a tough battle to return to the Champions League and maintain its competitiveness in the European scene. Thank you very much to those who stayed until the end. Until next time.